Good morning, stupid. Welcome back to hashtag 360 stupid. We are stupid people asking you smart people simple questions. Ooh! Yeah. There was a jet going by just as I started my record. Let's try it again. Aww. Good morning, everybody. Hey, I like that too. Let's try it one more time. Good morning, stupid. Welcome back to hashtag 360 stupid. We are stupid people asking you smart people simple questions. King of stupid here, Mike check, MICCCZECH as in the Republic. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? All other genders, fenders, benders, everybody's welcome here at hashtag 360 stupid. Whew. Chilly morning, light chill a breeze. I likes it. My boys are out running about. We usually get on the road or up in the parks kind of early so I could let them loosey off the leashy and let them run their doing. Whew. But it is chilly, so I got to get to moving, shaking, grooving. What's up, peoples? What up? So, the two other episodes prior to this were supposed to be uploaded today, which is Tuesday morning, because we were closing escrow yesterday. But some paperwork didn't go through or something happened, and so it's delayed one more day. Okay. Shucka out. So, this is obviously not for everyone, but I'm going to tell you what I've gone and done. All right. So, when you purchase, whoever purchase a multi-unit property or even a single residential family or more that is a revenue generating, what happens is the first day of closing escrow, which technically makes somebody else the new owner of the property, from that day on, whoever has paid, the seller has to give the new owner, the buyer, that remaining rents and also deposits, if there are any. Now, I have done deposits, and it's a hassle. So the people over there now don't have a deposit. Now, when I took over ownership, when we closed, and these people crooked, they gave me a check, and this is my first time buying. I was like, whoa, what's this? They're like, if you're the buyer, that's for you. And I was like, I am the buyer, but I'm supposed to be the one paying, right? They're like, yes, you are paying. However, this is the leftover rents and deposits. I was like, oh, okay. Kind of made sense, but I didn't ask too many questions. But now that I've been gone doing it for 7+ years, almost 8 years now, I get it. So basically what it is say you have 3 units, and some people pay on the first, some people pay on the second, and some people pay on the third. But we're closing, say, on the 10th. Now, what happens is I, the former owner, the seller, or no, them, whoever, me, the seller, former owner, keeps everything from the 9th. Keeps everything till the 9th, and then from the 10th and beyond, whoever's paid beyond goes to the new buyer, new owner. So, say you got 3 guests or tenants, and they all pay on the 1st for the whole month, and we're closing on the 10th. So what we do is, you take the monthly rent, say it's $600, which makes it $20 a day, and you subtract the amount of days that are in the month, which is 10, and in this case would be $200 per guest or tenant. So if you have 3 tenants paying $600 each, you minus $200 from each of them, which gives the seller $600 and leaves $1,200 for the new owner. Now you get that the day you close. Contracts, here's the thing about contracts, negotiations. There's so many ways of negotiating. There's so many different things that are a bit out of the ordinary, but acceptable, doable, possible, that most don't even bother asking. So when making a huge purchase like a house, we can ask for a month or 2 grace period for the transition, to tack that on just at the end. So essentially, instead of pay, if you have a 30-year fixed home loan, you'd have 30 years plus 2 months if you got the 2 months grace period in the beginning. Ideally, by the end of the 30 years, which, hopefully you're going to close that off sooner, and have yourself a home, as long as you can pay the taxes. Unless you're tax exempt, that's a whole other body. So, what this means is, the biggest worry, obviously, is making sure you make your mortgage payments, your bills, and all this stuff. So, getting a cashier's check for the remaining of the rents and deposits, if you choose the right property and make the right choices and calculate it right. In my case, using the VA loan, which is nothing down, guaranteed loan, from day one, not one penny came out of my pocket. Now, how did that work out? So, things like electricity, water, cable, these services, you're not going to have to pay the very first month. By the time you activate it, switch it, they come over, they do their thing, you got a month and a half, those are kind of flexible. The mortgage got to get paid on time. I always paid early, and I always paid over to cover more of the principal sooner. Now, the mortgage is the payments on the loan, which is an entire package of a lot of different things. including escrow fees. So, oh man, I got squirreled. What the heck was I talking about? Escrow. Oh, so yeah. So when we close escrow, I will be handing over something close to $2,000 of leftover rent. I didn't collect any deposit. I did deposits before, and it's just such a hassle. Plus, a lot of my clientele are the lower socioeconomic level, so most of the people that stayed as guests were, only making rent, let alone having money for deposits and the first and the application fee and the credit, blah, blah, blah. Now, I've had good luck in that the large majority of my guests have been very good, very, very good. There's been a few that, could have been better, and then there was a very, very small few that were just like, totally horrible. But for the percentages, the good and the finances and the location and having a place and blah, 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 so worth it. So worth the 1 or 2 every 1 year or every other year or something, Somebody comes around and they're just not that pleasant. And part of life is accepting that there are people who, just don't jive, and so part of being an adult is learning how to deal with it and deal with them in a healthy, hopefully beneficial way, but it's something that we just have to accept as a part of human period. Anyway, so was supposed to close escrow yesterday. Hopefully we'll be closing today. And so what I had to do is, because there was a 1-day change, I had to go back and change out all the prorated rents. Whew. Now, I did do a pretty good job in the beginning as far as typing up the information, so I didn't have to go too far or too much in the calculations, because, the information was basically there. And so that's organization and keeping track and records, and I never really did that too much. It is something I definitely want to implement, especially financial records. Because it was always just me, and even though it's always just been me, it should have been kind of like, personal account and work account, stuff like that. But I saw it kind of like a home, but not really a home. It was more of an investment, obviously, because it wasn't like, this is my place. And the RV seems like that most of the time. But just in general, being in a place that interweaves with other people, that is work related. So basically what I'm saying is, like, when you're home, you can just be you. But when your home is where your work is, and you interact with the clientele, the guest, or whoever is clients, you have to have a different mindset. You have to well, I say you have to. I should say we should, as adults, have a different way of communicating, acting when it's a professional setting. As the ideal kind of thing, but do not let anything deter you from the forward movements. If you don't know, if you don't understand, you can pick up along the way. Don't let any one or two or few or 5 or 10 things be the cause of hindering your own advancement. There is always an excuse to fail. Always. It's endless. But to achieve, to succeed, there's no excuse. You just get up and do it. Get up and do it. And when it's done, it gonna pay off. Man, I'm excited. It's, I've traveled a large majority of my adult life, and it's still kind of, I'm going to say exciting, but scary? Yeah, it's a little scary. Huge difference from my backpack, literally carried on my back, traveling the world, as opposed to my truck, my RV, and my home on wheels. Having my own bed, my food, my fridge, my own shower. Oh, people, let me tell you, one of the best decisions I've ever made. I've always wanted to do the RVing and stuff. It's more of a dream thing than put it on your bucket list, just because I never thought I could. I never had the self-confidence or the support or a sense of within myself to believe that I can achieve such greatness, such remarkable jumps, forward leaps. Man, I guess I never really thought about the future because it was always about survival. So it was always just about here and tomorrow, maybe the week. But I have arranged my life to be something I live and enjoy and not survive. I have survived far too long, and I am learning to live and to enjoy it. Now, this don't mean I'm a happy donkey, holly, honky guy all the time. As a matter of fact, I refer to myself as an angry man, enraged, as a matter of fact. Rawr. Y'all remember that morning rage dump? Well, this old boy too tired, too old, too busy to be morning rage dumping. Man, I've been busy, y'all. I have been. There's so many projects, so many remarkable projects happening. Coin operated laundry. Oh man, come on now. Yo, if you are not in the know, get to know. And if you don't want, chat, contact me. I will give you in the know all that you need to know. I'm not one for handouts. I am the type that doesn't just show you how to fish. I like the entire aspect of it to be presented in a manner which people can, I want to say, have a fulfilled life or a full life, but not really. No, it's the basics, the survival, the necessities, a home, money, basic concept of self-defense. And sure, if you do something extraordinary in your lifetime, that's spectacular. Is that something you should strive for? If half the people if half the people strive and reach, let's say 3% or 5% of any kind of self-awareness, that's remarkable. That is extraordinary. Now, do you need to do what I did to try and get some perspective of self and life and the world and others? I don't think so. Does it help? Sure. Does it hinder? Could. Is it fun? At times? Absolutely. But traveling is, oh man, it's so remarkable. But when I say traveling, most people think like a tourist kind of travel. You show up and there's a taxi and take the taxi to your hotel, and you get to check in, and you get the room to yourself, bathroom, kitchen, blah blah blah. When I say traveling, I mean connect to where you are. It's I have friends all around the world. Oh, which brings me back to loop around to what I was talking about kind of being scared in the beginning, excited. When I was backpacking, I was like, hey, you sure you want to do this, man? Because everything's going to fit on your back. And I literally carried everything that I owned on my back and traveled the world. It is certainly a young people's thing, because my back, I drive now with my truck towing my home, and my back is so imagine having to carry my stuff. Oh man. Now I like to go more for the minimalist. Although if you were to come by now, I look like a hoarder, which I am nowhere near. I all this stuff I got, it's just I have not had the time to sell or junk, or it's just been go. So and man, I showed up in Phoenix, Arizona with a car that carried all my stuff and my motorcycle. And 7 years later, I got a semi trailer, 53-footer, that I finally emptied out. It took like 2 weeks. Something like 2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks. Ooh, man. 2 weeks to get it cleared out. Now I'm just trying to sell it. Sell. So, and I had a box van, and I still have a small trailer. Yeah, those are just the trailers and the non-operational vehicles. Oh, and then I got, of course, my RV trailer, and then my diesel truck, Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I still got a motorcycle, a dirt bike, dual sport. Trying to get rid of that. Man, I'll tell you folks, 7 years when I was young felt like an eternity. Now planning for 10 years is like blink of an eye. 10 year, 20 year, and I'm gonna even say 50. Let's see, that make me about my 80s. No, Jesus, 90s. Yeah, close to 100. Man, damn, yo, 100 years old. Man, I'm an old geezer now. 40 something, 46, 7, 8, somewhere. Jeez, getting old, y'all. It's a beautiful thing. I've said this before, like, oh, I'm getting old. And people are like, oh, no. And I'm like, yeah, I am getting old. I have earned every damn year of my life, folks. When I say I've earned it, I don't mean I just sat around and collected them years. No. Heck, especially the last 20 years. Oh my God. 20, 22, 25 years. Ooh-wee. In 20 years, I have lived 10 average lives combined. I have been, I have done, I have seen, I have experienced. I have had it done to me, with me, around me, on me. Woo-wee. Damn, yo. So I hold my age in honor and respect. I hold my age as achievement and success. Not everybody makes it, especially men. Here's a statistic I came across recently. There are more men born to the world, but the elderly are more women. So what happens? Us boys stupid, yo. We stupid. We do stupid things. We do stupid, dangerous things too. Outside of just being stupid and doing dangerous things, the male gender, as we have come to been told it is, are also violent. Wars, fights, rage. We tend to get ourselves hurt and even euthanized in many ways. So more boys are born and more women are around. There's a higher female population in the elderly, and there's a higher male population in the youth. The youths! Ain't that something, y'alls? Hey! What do you say? Another airplane, airplane, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it sounds like a jet engine just zooming by. What? Zoom. Alright, y'all. It's always wonderful chatting with y'all. I'm going to try and put this one up today, although I'm kind of still hesitant because we haven't signed, and there's some bad people out there with some bad mojo, and you know how they go. So, ignorance is bliss, and sometimes ignorance is better than foolish people having knowledge on how to harm themselves and those around you. So, that is what it is, and here we are going there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all other genders, fenders, benders, I am Mike, check, king of stupid, here at #360stupid. Thank you for the privilege of your time. Good night, stupid.